so that's a thing. Before I get into this video, I figured I better give you guys a bit of a backstory on how I got here and how the car got to where it is, for those that are curious or new to the channel. So, Dazza, as he has come to be known, has always been intended to be a test kind of car. I've been playing around with turbo ecos for a long time now, going on 10 years or so, and I've done a lot of different setups. A lot of different setups. But I've never really tried to push one on 98 before, except for Ethel. Ethel started life as a 98 stock bottom end car, and I never really dabbled in it too much or tried to push it really hard. She made 300 wheel with a water methanol injection kit way back when, but usually I put them right onto E85 for a good reason. So being a car I'd use to go and get parts in for my new business, I figured having him on 98 would be a good thing. Not chewing up a heap of fuel and still being fairly peppy. Well, he was. He started life at first around 10 to 12 psi and loved it. He was spicy and instantly out exceeded my expectations, and was a blast. He loved it, handing out the chops and doing mad one wheel peels. But like every good project, the want for more set in, and he ended up at 15 psi, and then 17 psi. He hit 22 psi once, but I bitched out and put him back to 17, probably for the best, it would seem, where he stayed basically for the rest of his life, and he loved it. The trans didn't like it at one point, so I fixed that, and he was back to being a blast to drive. So that brings us to where we are. I wanted to take him out and run a killer time on 98, and a stock bottom end and a ecotec, and hurt some feelings. But instead he hurt mine. Anyway, here's my attempt at taking him out and making him run a solid time for a stock bottom end and a eco on 98 with a turbo. Welcome back to the videos. It's wonderful to have you guys here again as always. I'm sorry it's a bit dark, but I can't do much about that at the moment. We are out here at Willowbank for the test and tune, which is bloody packed. So it is going to be stock bottom end versus stock bottom end. Oh, this bloody bonnet. I'll get it one of these tries. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Maybe we can just pull it up a little bit, please. Pull it up. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we're going to do stock bottom end versus stock bottom end. It is going to be, not that you can see it, we got Dazza out here and Nigel out here. So we got John's car Nigel versus my car Dazza. Both of these are stock bottom ends. I know it's going to be really hard for you guys to see this at the moment, I'm pretty sure. They're both running my kits, they're both running eBay turbos, they're both stock bottom ends. The only difference between the two is that's a sedan, this is a ute. This one's on 98 with stock head bolts, this one's on E85 with head studs. So whether or not that equates to a difference in how fast they are, that's what we're here to find out. So we're also here to run faster than Reese and EcoJet in our stock bottom ends. Sorry Reese. But yeah, anyway, we'll go and run back up and get in the staging lanes in a minute, because it's going to be a long night. It is packed, full of cars, bloody event on tomorrow, and this is the only fucking test and tune they've put on for the month. Anyway, we'll go and get up to the staging lanes, and get lined up ready to make some passes. If we're lucky. So yeah, see what Nigel's got, we'll see what Dazza's got. Hopefully it'll do something in the 11s, but more than likely it'll do, probably just run a 12 something. Even that'll be a fairly respectable pass for a stock bottom end NA Eco.
I've got no power.
I ejected my rods.
So Dane, why would I have no power?
There you go. Finally we get a pass. Gotta remember to make sure I cut a good light. That's the one thing I'm gonna fucking struggle with. Dazza, don't let me down. You dickhead. Don't be a dickhead. This is probably the most important race you'll ever have. Well, I had a feeling that was happening. Alright, well, there we go. It's been a couple of days. I've had a bit of time to calm down and ponder about this. I've been through the in-car footage and I'm pretty sure it was just too much torque and too low RPM and cycle time, too much cycle time for stock rods, and it just said no. I haven't really had a look at this thing, but I'm pretty certain there's a window either down there or over here. I'm going to pull the engine out this weekend and we'll have a look at the carnage and see what went wrong. It was a little bit lean just before, moments before it grenaded itself. Whether or not that had anything to do with it, I don't know. I don't think so. Obviously hasn't helped, but in any case, it is what it is. I've made the decision now to stop playing around with this setup on 98 and put it on E85 and try and run a fairly considerable time. But that's all future stuff to come. Yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end it in this video, guys. thank you all for watching. Please leave your likes and comments down below. And yeah, let me know what you'd like to see me do with this engine and how much of the next setup you want me to show. I want to give a huge thank you to Alexandra. Not exactly sure how to say your name, but I'm going to call you Alex. He donated me a whole heap of parts. So he's going to get L67 pistons, rods, a little bump stick, some valve springs, excuse me, ARP rod bolts without resizing them, and I ordered some ARP head studs and we'll put it on E85. See if we can run a 10 out of this thing. Yeah, don't think it's too unreasonable for this thing to be able to run a 10. With its next setup, I'm gonna again go E85. I'll do a turbo upgrade. We'll piece it back together and we'll go again. And this time we're not going to oil the damn track down. But yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it from me in this video. I know I said that, but thank you all for watching. Please leave your likes and comments down below. Again, tell me how much of it you want me to film and see, and I will do my best to film it. But yeah, Dazza, dickhead. He was a blast while he lasted. I just asked too much of him. You get that. We'll make some improvements and go again. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Probably pulling this thing apart and seeing how big and how many of the windows he's got in him. Until then, don't forget, unleash the boost, CO2 the world, and I will see you then. Bye bye. There's something